This guy as Yorick is going to be picked into the Jace, and it is going to be that support, the support Galio, the mid lane Rise, and Yorick towards the top side, and we haven't seen him for a while. Good old Yorick Mori. I thought if anyone was going to be debuting it here in the LCK, it would have been in our previous series with Tal, but no, it's going to be Sword, who has had. There's the ward, there's the flash in from Lehens. They're going to go for Senin first, who doesn't quite get the Justice Punch. Few summoner spells, but not enough else. As UCal has to flash. Rune Prison under a turret is a real dangerous thing to deal with.
Flash is something I want to talk about, Atlas, because you might wonder why Yorick.
No Arctic Assault is actually going to land. Winds of Wrath come down as the smite is used to give Dread some health back, but the Aftershock just does so much work. Flash isn't going to be used, but Safeguard is enough. And Dread just plays with the piggy for a little while into it, as Dread's looking for the Q, doesn't actually need it. Kick Flash is going to land, Q's going to be there, First Blood comes in, and Heroic Entrance is going to be way too late. Good at getting off a lot of auto attacks in a short period of time. Yeah, we're looking for a one more time teleport. He's going to come down to make sure that Sword dies. Dread's in the baby cage, but he gets out so easily.
The Yorick's way behind. How about bot lane?
Yep, good knock up there onto Lehens, who's taking a lot of damage. Great stopwatch comes down from Senin as Tarzan was stunned. We're looking for a stun into the wall, but it's not going to get there. Flash forward from aiming. Not quite the calculation, though, as he can't get over that wall to get that extra auto attack damage. Inner turret's going to go down, as Shelly might even get a charge on the inhibitor turret as Sword comes back in, but no. Well, Keen is going to face check Tarzan, but who's face checking who? Is Arctic Assault is going to come forward. The ultimate is going to land. Glacial Prison is going to be there, but the flash out from Keen is going to keep him alive. UCal's going to go golden, but does this mean he's just going to die? Great knock-up comes in. He dashes over the wall. Dread goes over, comes back again, and no one's dead. Papa Smithy, this is all over.
The musical chairs were insane. Everyone went in and out. What's going on in this game? So much
they
mobility.
like their fast food, Papa Smithy. It's in and out.
Don't see Phantom dancing too often.
Well, Chovy going to be fighting against UCal here. Abscond is going to land beautifully as the Realm Warp is going to come in. UCal immediately follows with a Realm Warp of his own. Can land the stun there as well, as we've got some good shields. Chovy surviving for a very long time. Flash forward from aiming. That's going to seal the deal. Everywhere on this map as UCal turns up to try and take down the Yorick. The flash comes in, but meanwhile Griffin are looking for Dread. They should be able to get him as Senin flashes. He's a hero. The new support for the Afrika Freaks survives, and Dread is going to do so as well.
Afrika is making this work. They're going for more.
Yep, top side of the map, Sword did die in amongst all of that as UCal finds himself a Glacial Prison. Afrika finds Senin. He gets himself the Aftershock. Glacial Prison's flying backwards and forwards. Heroic Entrance is going to be there. Lehens has to get himself out of there, though, as UCal, he decides that he wants to win this fight. Double kill for the Silas baby cage for defense. And Afrika... This is a really nice control wall, though. You can see Senin's just going to get obliterated. Sword grabs that kill as UCal would just be the prime target. He goes into his Zhonya's. The Maiden is here as Dread's looking for a UCal. He gets himself out. Realm Warp to get over the wall as now it's only Chovy that gets in. UCal's huge shield comes in as a Heroic Entrance. He's going to get the knock-up. Can they kill UCal is the question. The answer is yes, but their health bars are so low.
Kill everyone.
It is going to be one. Aiming doesn't find it as Viper stops him. The base is getting obliterated. Keen wants to win the game by himself, but Griffin do get themselves a team fight, and Keen can't take down the Nexus.
A 4v5, 2v. I should say about it so far. It's the hook.
Yeah, Lehens does get himself the Aftershock, though, as Senin once again going down very, very low. Has to flash in order to get himself out as the Maiden, Julia, doing so much work here for Griffin. Keen has to flash. Get himself out of it.
It's obviously going to go down very, very quickly.
This is Griffin saying that we want one final opportunity to team fight. We're not going to do it.
Been, and you wonder if those items change the game. Maybe not.
Okay, Sword, yeah, on the hunt is going to be there as UCal. Yeah, he's looking for Sword. He has to go into his Steric's Gauge, but he's dead.
In a 5v5, someone's already dead before.
Yeah, well, now Griffin are actually going to go for it. UCal gets into his Zhonya's very, very quickly. Justice Punch mistimed there by Lehens. Dread trying to dance around this fight, but he's going to go down. The overpower is going to land from Chovy. It's a 1-for-1 so far, as Lehens also is going to die. Senin now in the front line. Chovy looking for him. Not wanting to overextend his Sword. In so much trouble. Once again, it is going to be that lifeline passive that's exactly that. All the inhibitors are not going to land. Fishing for these skills as the ultimate comes out from Tarzan. They go for it. Keen is going to immediately go into his stopwatch as Lehens gets his way forward. He has that Zhonya's. Keen taken down to his GA. So much on target ability is aiming. Finally gets turned on. Keen tries to escape and does so. The ricochets are tearing Afrika apart. And once again, they can't break through.
Nobody died.
Harassment from Keen. Okay, Aiming's just going to dive forward onto Tarzan. A very aggressive play on this Vayne as Sword finds himself on the wrong side of this fight. The Maiden makes her way out there as well. Julia gets through the base gate as Griffin will have to give up all of their inhibitors one more time. Bottom inhibitor is going to come in as there's the heroic entrance. Dread trying to look for Sword, but Sword actually doing some damage against him here. Dread being frustrating as Senin is going to fall down. Griffin still with some life left in them. Realm Warp's going to come in and they do have to say goodbye to Sword. He was on the wrong side anyway. And Afrika did get a teleport coming in towards the top side on the hunt. Now they're looking for Senin one more time. Ultimate's going to go wide there as Senin. Can they kill him in time is the question. Afrika are just looking for their inroad towards this Nexus turret. But Griffin, they find their way back. The Maiden is going to be taken out, but that is not a Griffin member as UCal steps forward. A lot of
CS. But
well,
here we go.
Okay, Griffin, they have started to play themselves immediately. UCal is going to go into his Zhonya's. The fight is starting to be won, though, from Griffin as Tarzan soaked so much damage. They get yet another pick, and this time it is onto the Silas. Lahen's trying to get out. His Zhonya's is now being used. Baby Cage comes forward, but it is going to be the kill going down. It's only the Galio, as it is the Vayne that picks that one up. Immediate flash to get Dread out of trouble. Aiming gets out as Griffin just going to pull the trigger ASAP. Yes, they are. The On The Hunt has been put down. Senin's the one that's being caught out. The taunt is pretty decent, but Senin makes it to relative safety. Chovy is going to go into stasis there as well. The Maiden finally makes her way into this fight in order to die by the looks of things. Griffin don't lose it. He won the flash forward from Aiming. Chovy is going to go down. It's 2 kills immediately, and someone pressed the button to block on the Justice Punch. Should be the final nail in this coffin as Griffin are looking to be forced towards a Game 3 that they desperately didn't want. They held on for so long. The final Nexus turret held on for so long, but they will be aced in the end. The Nexus will go down. Sword doesn't die, but that's because the Nexus...